Welcome to my channel, Learn and Grow. So today we have a very eminent personality with us. She is none other than Ruchika Rastogi. She is an English educator by profession, and she is also the co-founder of the Global Digital Magazine. So let me tell you something about Ruchika Rastogi. Ruchika Rastogi, an Indian who was born and brought up in Delhi, loves to explore the unexplored. A mother of two lovely kids, she works as an educator. Her passion for writing has helped her survive her hard times. Her fiction and non-fiction book got published last year with the name A Mystical, Magical Majesty Woman. You can read about that book as a contributing author. She is also the founder of Learn and Grow, an organization where she helps to provide facilities like spoken English. So let's welcome the co-founder of Learn and Grow, Ruchika Rastogi, today with us. Yes, Ruchika, welcome to our show, Learn and Grow. How are you, Ruchika, today? So welcome, Ruchika, to our show. How are you today?
Yeah. Hi, Anjana ji. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm feeling very great and privileged to be here with you today.
Okay. So tell me something more about yourself.
Yeah. So I am having my online English academy, and wherein I'm teaching students, adults, professionals. And at the same time, we have started with the IELTS coaching classes. And along with that, I'm having writing as my passion. I really want to write, whether it is a poem, article, or any story. I would love to go ahead with it. I had also written a book which was named A Mystical Majesty, the Woman. And that is about my professional things. But along with it, I am a full time mother, having two kids. My son is in 12th standard, my daughter is in 6th standard. So I am trying to balance both my professional and personal life. Thank you so much.
So it's a great privilege when we, interview these kinds of women who have really passionate about their passion. They want to do something for the world. They want to do something to show that, yes, I can contribute to the society. So I see in your journey that you have gone through a lot. So let me share and let you share about your journey.
Thank you so much. My journey was a roller coaster ride, but I have seen that without goosebumps, you'll not be able to enjoy anything.
Yeah.
So instead of being monotonous, I had really enjoyed my journey. And I was working as a teacher in the school in Delhi. After that, I left my job to be with my kids because at that time, that was the need of the hour. Along with my children, I had started my academy. And when I started my academy, I was not having any idea from where to go about. I was not having the content. Only thing, I was just having my determination, and I developed my confidence throughout the period. So after that, I had just decided that yes, this is the way that where I need to go. And I developed my content and feel really privileged and grateful to the parents who have trusted me and the students who have really thought about my well-being and at the same time how to proceed in the positive direction. So that is all
Great.
about my journey and going all about it.
It is said that in your childhood days, when you start writing, the writing slightly, starts there. At that
Yeah.
age, when you are in the teens, then you start developing, writing some poem, something which is, you'll write something of your own, like journaling, diary writing. And we girls are so fond of writing. So how did you begin your writing journey?
Yeah,
Or when did you
exactly.
start writing exactly?
Right, very true, Anjana ji. And thank you for this question because when you were asking, this is a thought-provoking question for me. I was just wondering that yes, what had happened at that time. So when I was young, at that time, like I belonged to a family wherein my grandfather, my grandmothers, they used to write a lot. So maybe I had imbibed the quality from them. So I had started writing when I was in seventh standard, but I was not into writing actually. I was just, as you have said, just doing the journal writing, just doing the diary entry, writing some short poems. And like in the course of time, I had dropped all of these things because I thought that is not worth. Let me concentrate on my studies, going in the direction. Then suddenly, when you are just in a situation when you want to share something, I just started the writing again. And at that time, when I was totally grown up, I started thinking that, wow, yeah, I really love it. And from there, the self realization began.
Oh, very great. So now I learned that you have written one book, the mystical majesty. Yeah, am I correct, or will you correct me?
Yeah, definitely. It's true. I have written the book, A Mystical Majesty, the Woman. And that is all about the self determination, willpower, and at the same time, the familiar values that that girl can have. And at the same time, you should live a life that should be guilt free. When you are leaving your job, you should be guilt free. When you are going on a journey, you should be guilt free. When you are becoming a mother, you should be guilt free. And at the same time, you should be self driven so as to motivate others and motivate yourself, because nobody is going to motivate you the way you can motivate you. So
That is true.
that is why I have just started my journey through that book. So it is a sequential events in which I had joined some passages, prose. Along with the prose, I have written the poems. So it's an interconnected book.
Very good, very good. And where can my readers read about it?
Yeah, this is available on Amazon. And at the same time, you can directly contact me. I will send you the no copy. So
Okay. So you can put, we'll put the links in the description of the Amazon and the book also, and Ruchika, how to contact her if you want to read the book, those who are interested. So everything in the description box about her book, about her journey. And she has also written a lot of poems and prose along with the book. So, Ruchika, your journey is very interesting that from seventh standard you've been writing and you're passionate, and slowly it became into a book. Many people, quite a lot of time think about just writing a book, but you are an established author. That gives me a great pleasure. And when you say, guilt-free, that is one thing that, people are not being a life coach, I see people are not ready to let go of the things. When some event has happened, it should have completed, let it be. So when only the things that you should take on is the lessons from them, if they are negative, and if they are positive, then it is, it's a good thing in your life. So what is happening for the good, and everything happens for a reason. That is why we are here on earth. So what do you think should be your purpose, or is your purpose, or how you can impact the society?
yeah. So very true. Like I want to impact the society in a way that we all are learning various languages. We all are mugging up different dialogues. We are mugging up the text. But at the same time, I had realized that the gap exists because you're not having the practical application. You know the things, you are able to understand, but when the expression comes, you are not able to express yourself. So therein I want to have my step forward, and I want to tell that whatever you are doing, maybe you can do a somewhat little thing, but at that time you can just proceed ahead with that little thing. Let that thing in use, then go back, come forward with the next thing. So that is my impact. And at the same time, I want to teach the people who are not getting the solution for their problems. I want to counsel the parents at the same time who are having some trouble in having the communication problem with the children. And at the same time, the young people who are taking English as granted language. So maybe they know everything, but still there are some knickknacks and tips and tricks that everybody
Yeah,
can learn
definitely.
at any age.
Because English is very important language. If you want your a job, a highly qualified white collar job, English is a must, and you help children to grow by learning spoken English. That's a very great job you are doing, because you see, as a country from which we are, like Indian, there are a lot of people from the Hindi background, and they really want to learn, English language. For them, they feel coming from a vernacular background, or the people from the south also find very difficult. So you are doing a great job. So tell me something about this learn and grow, and where we both of, you and I correlate, because my channel name is also learn and grow.
Oh,
And
wow.
my, as you can see, the logo of my company, Adivinayak Creation, also resembles low, grow, and evolve. So we
Yeah.
are on a journey to learn, and we are every day growing, and we are evolving as a soul on the soul level. So what is Learn and Grow organization which you have found?
Learn and grow, like as I have said, that I believe that everybody is a learner, and you should be learning at each and every step. So
Hmm.
unless and until you learn, you will not grow. So maybe you are a professional, maybe you are an adult, you are susceptible to learning. You have that inability. Only thing is that you just have to arise it out. So if
Yeah.
you are learning and if you are thinking, if you are expressing, so obviously your life will be much more sorted.
So when you were a career woman, were you in a dilemma to leave that job and start something of your own? So what was the dilemma? People would like to know.
Yeah. So the dilemma was obviously the same dilemma that everybody is having, that whether to leave my job and be with my children and family. At the same time, whether I'll be able to grow professionally at that time when I am leaving my job now. So obviously that mid-age crisis was there. So I was not able to understand that whether to go ahead, to step back. But then I decided maybe it is the message of the God that I should be taking his hand, holding his hand, and moving forward in the direction that my heart is saying. So
Hmm.
I just started moving in that direction.
So what is that driving force that forces you to take these drastic steps to leave a full-fledged job and move to this current area as an educator? So what is that driving force that motivates you to do?
Yeah, like I had seen so many things in my life. Like I had experienced the deaths of my loved ones. So I had realized that maybe you are earning more. At that time, money takes a back seat. So when I started missing those people, I didn't want my children to miss me. So maybe you can say the selfishness was there, that yes, I want to be there with my children. I became more responsible suddenly. So the demise of my mother, my loved ones, my in-laws. So I just started
During the
thinking about
pandemic?
the families. Not during the pandemic, before that. So they were
Okay.
having some disease, and so they just left me at that point of time. So I was not
It's
having
very
the
sad to
people.
know. And these are life lessons. When loved ones leave you, your soul really awakens to the reality, to the truth. Yes, see, this is the truth of real life, or this is the reality. And then you get awakened. Definitely, this is a very big turning point. The death of your loved ones made you feel that how important relationships are in our life and how our children need us drastically rather than working for a organization where you spend a lot of your time rather than spending quality time for children. So that really matters a lot. So you took a very good decision. I would appreciate that. So good that you took, and your soul really awakened for that call. It's called the inner calling, we call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so you have definitely got the inner calling that yes, you should take a drastic step now. You should leave that job and look after your family. So tell me something more about your book or the organization, anything which you would like to share.
Yeah, I think that in my organization, I'm taking the baby steps to move forward. So, first of all, I want everybody to understand that yes, we have the ability to go ahead with our decisions. And whether it is an online platform or whether it is an offline platform, it is the courage that drives you forward. And at the same time, we should not be leaving our passion. Like when we are writing a book, maybe I have also started writing a book right now also. It is still in the process. I am not able to give actually the time that is needed to write that book, but still it is in my thought process. I am quite busy, and at the same time I want to have the me time for everybody else in the world, because me time, or you can say time for yourself, that is very much needed in this chaos. Because
Yeah,
if you are having the love of yourself, so obviously you will be able to give love to others.
yeah,
And unless and until you are not caring for yourself, so nobody is there, that you are just looking forward with the thirst in your eyes. So that is what I have realized now, because I am feeling better, I am feeling satisfied, I am able to spend the time with my kids, family, friends. and I am having the ability that I want to give to others also. Earlier, I was just scribbling for something or the other.
Yeah,
So that is the thing that I have learned during the course of time, and that is what I want to teach through my books, through my organization, and at the same time, the book that we are writing, that is also for the parents and how to counsel their children in each and every
definitely.
step. Yeah.
You know, the book represents a legacy which we build for the next generation, because you may leave the world in another few years, but what you want to leave as a legacy to the world is a book. A book will, can be read for many more 100 years, and another generation. But the message we want, the knowledge we have gained in this lifetime is all through the book. So I want every person to at least write a book, a short biography, or the shortest book which he can write, telling some lessons, life lessons, what he went through is my inspiration. I also inspire many people to write a book. So this is also one of the affiliate programs I do to help people write a book and get it published through Norton Press. So this is a great job you have done, telling the world that even if you have little passion for writing, you should start with it and you should go and continue your writing passion. So anything, Ruchika, you want to like to share for our channel as a message to the world, or you want to give some message to the women out there or to some teenagers? So what would you like to share as a message or your outreach to this humanity?
Yeah. So thank you, Anjana ji. And first of all, I want to thank you. I'm grateful to you because I have learned a lot from you also as a person. As you are saying that writing is a good habit, and at the same time, you are also having the passion of evolving.
Yeah,
So when you are evolving, you are creating something. So that is what I believe in, that live life optimistically and at the same time never give up, because I believe that impossible means I am possible. So God has given you some problems, so there should be some solutions. It's just that we have to go and deep inside ourselves, we have to find those solutions. So never give up in the life, be it the woman, be it the children, be it the parents. Always face the situation. Something sweeter is there on the other side.
definitely. With so great positive notes, your words are, really inspiring that you should never give up in life. Keep doing something which will come, and something better will going to come. When your mind is in the positive mindset, in the positive framework, you will never think of negative, that something bad is going to happen. You always think, yeah, even if this has happened, okay, something better is going to come up. Oh, this day will pass. Even if you have a fever, it's not going to last. So you always think, yeah, this day will pass and something better is going to come for me. And even the body is wants rest. This is telling us that you should rest. So there's some signals we are not able to interpret, but we rather think negative because of our negative conditioning. So very well said that we should keep moving in life, even if there are tragedies, even if there are bad events, but they keep us, moving. They give us life lessons to move on. So
Yeah.
very wonderful to meet you as a person, and very wonderful to know your journey as an educator, as a writer, and how you formed this organization, Learn and Grow. So you're great, doing a great job for the society. So anything you would like to end the interview with?
Yeah. So I would like to end it with a small little share, you can say in Hindi.
Yeah, or you can say some few lines from your book, any poetry or any poem would you like to share? You're
Yeah.
most
So
welcome.
I would
Yeah.
like to share some lines from my poem
Oh,
that
yeah.
I have just written about the courage.
Okay.
So courage is not a destination, courage is a journey.
Hmm.
It's only that how we look forward to it, it's only that how we seep inside it, that we are able to meet courage and go hand in hand with courage so as to meet our destination, which might be miles away. But that is not far if you have the courage in your heart.
Great, great lines you have written, and what inspiration lines about courage. Only you could write them, definitely. So we end the interview on this note. We nice meeting you. Wish you all success, love, joy, peace, and harmony, and more and many more achievements to achieve in this lifetime. And hope you write many more books to inspire others. So thank you, Ruchika, for being on our channel, Learn and Grow. So it was really a privilege to hold you as an eminent personality. Thank you, Ruchika. So we'll end the meeting now, my viewers, and all the description box will contain her links about the book and about how to follow Ruchika or how to get in touch if you want to learn spoken English from her. So thank you very much, Ruchika.
Thank you so much, Anjanadi. It was great having you on this show, and it was a pleasure. I'm here.
Yeah, thank you. My pleasure too.